is a goal? We mentioned goal, this word several times already. Goals can be your dreams, your ambitions, your objectives, purpose, target, and aim. And the most effective way to practice goal setting is visualization. What is vision? It is not seeing things as they are, but seeing things as they will be. Like imagining the possible outcome that you would like to have 3 years or 5 years from now. You know, believe it or not, but all things in this world are created twice. Visualize, you think about it on your mind, on the back of your mind, you imagine the end result, and you act on it, putting it into reality. I'd like to share with you Stephen Covey's habit of the 7 habits of highly effective people. Begin with the end in mind. Imagine the end result that you want to have in your life, like 1 year from now, 2 years from now, and 3 years from now. So imagine the position that you want to have at the end of that time. Now, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Never start the day without thinking how it's going to end. Never start a month or a year without thinking on how it's going to end. That is the basic in goal setting. Time management is very important here. Now, let me ask you this. Can we manage our time? Yes or no? Some are silent. Come on. I'd like to hear your voices tonight. Can we manage our time? Yes or no?
Yes.
Sorry to disappoint you. We can manage our time. Time is always 60 seconds a minute and 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. We manage ourselves in relation to the available time. Got it?
Yes.
That's better. Now, what are the common time wasters that we normally do? Not only in the offices, but in our house as well. Lack of planning or lack of thinking what to do the next day. That is the problem, is we tend to grab anything that can be seen on a daily basis. Procrastination. It means putting things tomorrow because you don't want to do it today. It's not your priority. That is the problem. Next is interruption, visitors. I'm sure you will agree with me that in our offices, people will just approach you, sharing you information like, what are the hottest stars today? What is the most popular movie today? Or probably backbiting your boss, bad-mouthing your neighbors. Is that productive? Yes or no?
No.
Good. Now, we are guilty of this. In our offices, especially the secretaries who has access on the computer, using emails and Facebooking, using company's time. Believe it or not, I'm always staying in the house because I'm on leave, but I can monitor my friends who are doing Facebook during office hours. Farm bill, mafia wars, using company's time. Is it good or bad?
Bad.
Some are silent because they're guilty of it. Now, in cases there are hindrances and we fail, just don't be discouraged. Consider failure is simply a test of your commitment to succeed. In other words, failure is the fertilizer to success. Just that simple. Now, in case you have difficult goals, try to break it into smaller ones so you won't have a hard time achieving your goal. You know, by the yard it's hard, but inch by inch it's a cinch. That means if you concentrate on doing the small tasks, it will be easy for you. I'm sure you are aware of these two boys. When they were still young, they used to have the baby steps. You know, during their formative years, when babies will start to walk, whenever they stumble, they just stand again and try. Why can't we have that in our problems as adults? Make baby steps. Just smile in cases of failure. Not drink alcohol, not take drugs. taking drugs, you will never grow old. You will die young. That is a disadvantage, or call it as an advantage if you want. Now, this is the most important thing. In every endeavor that we have, if you don't have the burning desire, you will never succeed. Because it is the fuel deep in you that will propel you to succeed in any endeavor. Burning desire, and not other people telling you, do this, not your wife telling you, do it for me, and work for us. It is deep inside us. Now, the main reason why we are not fully achieving what we're supposed to do is we have enemies, not from the outside, not the neighbors, not your mother-in-law, not your father-in-law or outlaw, you call it. If you're not really in harmony, you call your mother-in-law's mother outlaw. But I'm not advising you to do that. Make friends with your mother-in-law. Enemies from within. That means deep inside us, we have a problem. Fear. Fear of failure, fear of success. Both of those fears. Because we are uncertain of the outcome, that's why we fear. But fear is just false emotion appearing real. You have to overcome it. Indecision. You know the advantage already. You weigh the disadvantage, and the advantage outweighs the disadvantage. But still, you are not moving because you are on your wait and see attitude. That is bad. Doubt. You are scared. You hesitate because you don't know whether you will make it or not. Especially when people will approach you to do MLM, and then you tell yourself, I am not a good salesperson. I don't know how to talk. I don't know how to convince people. You doubt your capability because you have low self-esteem. That is the problem. Now, competence is the right word for you to achieve in any endeavor that you want to do in life, be it professionally, personally, or religiously. With competence, it means that you have the skills, the attitude, experience, knowledge, and belief in God.